Hey, this is Joe. This is module number 14, how to use the rent-to-buy buyer site to build a massive buyer list. The reason you want a massive buyers list is so that you can sell your properties faster. And if you build a list that's 400 or 500 people or larger, the likelihood is that you'll sell 10 to 20% of the properties that you get under contract under the lease option memo very quickly to that list. And that's at least been the statistic that we've seen over a lot of different students over quite a few years. So you want to build that list, because even selling 10% or 20% more faster within a week, it's just an amazing thing because it puts money in your pocket immediately. Let me show you on the Clone Site Master Admin panel. You can go to the Rent to Own Buyer site. You also got the listing site. If we go to the Rent to Own Buyer site, it's going to take us to this site here, and this is a generic site designed to help people understand what rent-to-buy is, how it works, how it benefits them, and why it makes sense. There's an audio here that they can listen to, which essentially is the same. It's a 16-minute audio, which is essentially the same as this documentation here, explaining how rent-to-buy works and why it makes sense and what we're trying to accomplish. It also has a place here for them to fill out the form to give us their contact information, plus tell us how much money they've got for a down payment. We want to know what they've got, if they've got cash. If they don't have cash to work with, we can't really work with them. We want to know what they can afford for a monthly payment, bedrooms and baths, and then any comments that they might have. Now, we don't talk to these people. Just because they respond, we don't talk to them. We have this information sent to Contactor Plus. This is our autoresponder system. And then they go into this little list here, this buyer's list, and they start getting sent a list of email messages that looks something like this. And this is their 17 different emails that go out over time. And the first week or so they get one every day, then it goes to every 5 days, and then after that it gets repeated at the end, so they continue to get them. You can change any of these, you can read them all, you can change them. Sometimes people who are realtors like to go in here and make modifications and include the fact that they have a real estate license, so you can make changes to any of these emails. And you can also change your website too. There's a HTML editor that you can change your website and put any other disclosures or added things that you want to add to the site as well. Once you have your list, and let's go to your campaigns again. Let's click on filter, and this is going to filter all my rent-to-own buyers into one place. And now if I scroll down this page, you'll see all of my rent-to-own buyers. There's 389 of them in this list, and I can send a quick email blast to them by going new campaign and broadcast, and then I can just fill out the email address and the subject line. I can type in either a plain message here, or I can use HTML code. If you use a service something like Postlets, or there's some other services out there, SellPoint, that will create a little HTML picture of your ad. If you want to use a service like that, then all you have to do is paste it in. Or if you know how to use HTML code, you can type it in there, or use a program like Expressions, some type of what you see is what you get editor to add to that site there. So then you can send it out, and it'll go out to every one of these people. So that's kind of cool. The other place they can fill out is by going to your listing site. If they go to this rent to buy homes, they can click on this, and it'll open up. And this is essentially the same information that's on the other property. That's on the same information that's here, and it goes into the same list. So it gives them two different places to do it, which is a great way to build these lists. There's nothing like having a big list like this that you can send out all your new properties to and get them sold very quickly. The last thing I want to do here on this video is remind you to go in and listen to go to the training conference call recordings, and this is on the training tab, by the way. Scroll down the page and then find how to find buyers and close deals. Click on this and download this and listen to this about how to work with buyers. It's a simple process. It doesn't take that much work, and it's not that difficult to get these properties sold as long as you set them up properly. So use these buyer videos and audios to help you through this process, and use these tools. It'll make it a lot easier for you.